How's it going, everyone? It's PixxelTrixx. I wanted to have a discussion video about the upcoming changes to Dead by Daylight because we have some pretty big ones. We're actually skipping a chapter. Yeah, we don't have a killer, no PTB, anything, because they're spending this time to actually update Dead by Daylight and try to make it better. So I thought we would talk about it for a little bit. Let's see. The first thing, anti-slugging / surrender options. So I'm a little curious about this because it's something I actually brought up not so long ago. Apparently, if everyone slugged, the survivors now have the option to surrender. There's a surrender state that you can do, which I feel like people are going to use to deny Moris and probably like give people less blood points on most likely. Like if you slug like 2 survivors at the end. I wonder if it will account for like 2. The team is working on a surrender feature which will limit player frustration on both sides. Yeah, right. All remaining survivors who have been slugged. All remember survivors are bots. So if you're a killer and everyone's a bot, then you can just claim victory, I guess, right? Dead by Daylight can be a little dark. All right, so we're actually adding filters, which is very interesting. That's a much needed change. I actually have custom filters. That's why it's a little brighter than probably what you're used to. It's for YouTube, really. It really helps. Go next prevention. Now I'm a little concerned about this because I feel like a system like this could be so easy to mess up if it's handled poorly. Go next expression refers to instances where survivors deliberately does everything in their power to quickly go to their next game, including walk up into the killer and standing still, running to an hook and repeatedly pointing at it, or most commonly, intentionally failing skill checks while on hook. To disincentivize and properly penalize this behavior, we'll be implementing measures that will help us identify when a player is attempting to go next. How, though? How are you, like, are you just going to monitor games more closely now? Once identified, no, it's going to be automatic, bro. Once identified, they'll receive a DC penalty and lose an entire grade. Oh, wow. Wow, so they're mega punishing you for going next now. We'll be keeping a close eye on the system to ensure its accuracy, but we're confident that this will help to alleviate the issue. On the other hand, we'd like to reward players who stick it out through challenging matches, even when things take a dire turn. Yeah, okay, so let's say I'm a killer and I tunnel out Baby Dwight out like 5 gens, and, you know, like people just want to go next. Are you going to punish those people, or do you want them to play it out? Emblem-based multiplayer that grants additional blood points during your following match, with the bonus stacking over consecutive trials. Alright, it's good for new players. Veterans don't really care about blood points anymore, unless there's like a new chapter, and blood points come so fast when you have everything maxed out already. Extreme hiding and body blocking prevention. Okay, this is something that should have happened ages ago. This is such an easy fix. To combine this, we're changing the way AFK crows operate, so they can more accurately identify when a player is deliberately avoiding engagement with their gameplay objective. Once a player receives crows, their location will immediately be revealed. So one crow is going to be like aura based. Also, incorporating a feature allows player to lose collation after receive a 3rd AFK crow. So you can still body block, but you can only body block for so long. Okay, that's fair. That's all it had to be, right? I feel like even 1 crow, you should lose collision. Is that like crazy to say? Like, why does it have to be 3? That's still a long body block. Map offerings. This is something that's kind of interesting to me. We recognize the map offerings are a bit divisive. Some players enjoy them, while others feel like they can grant an unfair advantage. The fact they automatically bypass both the map and realm repetition systems can also add a layer of frustration. Moving forward, map offerings will no longer guarantee the appearance of the given map, but rather increase the chances by 20%. They will not stack. We're also looking to make it so map offerings, as well as several other type of offerings, will remain a secret during load-in. That way your decision to remain in the match would not be swayed by external factors. Why, though? Why make that hidden at all? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because if someone brings a map offering, then I'm going to try hard. And that's one of my favorite things to do. And I think you all notice from my gameplay, I immediately point out if there's a map offering. And I'm like, okay, these people are serious. I'm going to play serious. You know what I mean? So why take that away from you? So now every hidden offering, I'm just going to play serious now, right? Like, why would I not? And it's probably going to be something innocent that makes them like spawn together or something like that, or something dumb. Who knows? That I don't like that change. I don't think that helps. I don't think anyone's going to see that, oh, they brought a map offering, I better DC. Like, whatever, bro. Who's that for? Spawn rules, survivor spawn, and 20%. Like, they really gutted map offerings. I feel like it's too much. Because people use map offerings for achievements. I've every single achievement in Dead by Daylight, which is embarrassing to say, but it's true. And I only did that because I was able to take myself to certain maps. Like RPD is a big one. You know, you have to like open the gates for one of the achievement like a set amount of times and escape, which is hard on RPD for Survivor. And now it's going to be harder because you only got 20%. It's hard enough because you run out of offerings. It's a hard map. You have to win. You have to be the one opening the gate too. It's just that achievement got so hard. I would work on that now, honestly. And I've been seeing a lot of people use their offerings before the system gets implemented. So you still, I don't know how I feel about like this. I think a map thing was fine. I think ever since they implemented like the gray hands thing, they changed the thing that like blocks maps. I think it's been fine lately, honestly. But I don't know. Maybe I'm the minority in that. I would like to know what you guys think about that. Survivor spawn placements can have a significant impact on a trial's outcome. An observation that's been repeatedly recognized by our community. It's clear that survivor spawning separately and thereby covering more ground allows them to gain a noticeable advantage in completing their objective. We're changing the default survivor spawn rules to ensure that each survivor will spawn 12 meters from one another on the same floor, if applicable. To accommodate for this change, shroud offerings will be adjusted accordingly. I feel like that's too hard on new players. Because when you know you spawn in with a new player, they just want to teabag and have fun, and I don't know. I don't like that change. It's really good for killers because spawning together is really bad. You really don't want to spawn together. You want to be very separate, as they said. So that's a big nerf to survivors. Improved AFK bot detection. Players that use AFK bots can be frustrating. Oh yeah, like the doctors. I run into this when I play really late at night on my servers. There's AFK killers. I've even been on stream and showed this off. Basically, it would just be a doctor spamming his power, spamming hits with Lightborn and a bunch of slowdown stuff so they can maximize their blood points, as well as farm iridescent shards. So, yeah, I guess people just write scripts and just have it go. So I hope this is successful. I don't know, because this has definitely this is definitely a thing that's been very relevant lately. Also, I've seen like Legion players also spam their power and just kind of run in circles, hitting just random bots. But yeah, I hope it works out. I feel like they're probably going to figure out a way around this, but who knows? Maybe the bot detection system might help. I just hope some really bad doctor player just doesn't trigger it because they can't find anyone on a big map or something. Like, that's the stuff I'm really worried about, right? Like little things like that when it comes to the Go Next feature or the AFK bot detection. Like, who really knows? You know what I mean? What if you're just having a hard time finding people and they're just hiding? Who knows? Bulk blood point spending. People have been accessing this for a while. It was so bad back in the day before we had the blood web, like you just click it and it goes really fast. It's even still, it still takes forever. To speed up the general blood web activity, we're adding a button that will allow you to spend blood points in bulk. I think I'll probably still use the click feature because I feel like when I do automatic everything, it always skips like the brand new parts or the add-ons I want as killer or all the good shit, you know. From what I understand, it prioritizes whatever's cheaper. So I mean, I guess if you don't care, if you have 1 million of everything, this is a great thing. You know, if you have 10,000 hours and you don't care about what items you get, I guess map offerings don't matter anymore anyway. So it's like, who cares, right? Just get whatever. And you know, some killers aren't super add-on dependent. You know, this is good on Ghostface, whose best are just like the cheap ones. Yeah, this is great on Ghostface actually. It's a good change. I'm positive on that. The quest system. Previously announced last year, the quest system is part of a larger update to the archives and rifts. So expect more information in an article specifically dedicated to that. For now, know that we will be reworking the challenge system, as well as daily rituals to reduce the grind, make it easier to earn rewards, increase the overall level of fun. That's awesome. This has been a really antiquated system for a very long time. I haven't even been paying attention to my dailies. Every once in a while I'll play a killer I haven't played in a while and it'll just appear. I don't even check them anymore. But at the same time, you know, I don't need blood points because I have everything. So it's like, it's great for other players, and who knows, maybe the quest system might add another layer of fun, because I used to do these every day. Preview your perks in lobby. So wait. So like, our teammates will be able to see it too, or can the killers see what people have, what perks people have? You just always go for the deliverance person then, huh? If that was the case, nah, they wouldn't do that. That'd be a nasty change. Okay, well that's it. That's all the update. Very interesting. Some very good stuff in here. Stuff that like sounds very promising. But also stuff I'm worried about, you know, like I just feel like if the Go Next thing is too harsh, like, dude, so many of this player base, all right, like a majority of this player base, and I think we've all seen it, especially in my videos, just give up way too easily, right? And I think if you're not allowed to kill yourself on hook, and you're not allowed to, you know, like fight, like you have to fight back in hopeless situations, I feel like people are just gonna get even more frustrated with Dead by Daylight and like just stop playing altogether. Like I think they have to be really careful with this kind of stuff, right? Because it's sensitive stuff, and like for people with 10,000 hours that have everything unlocked, all the achievements that like games don't really matter to them, like they're not gonna like stick around. And if they get punished for that and they get a DC penalty, they're gonna be like, oh fuck this, I'm gonna go play Valorant or Marvel Rivals or some bullshit, you know? But I don't know. You know, it's all coming from a place that is trying to help with the health of the game. And I guess we'll see how it turns out. I think it's going to be implemented at what time? April to June, and then July to December, phase 1, phase 2. Okay, so wow, in about a month these changes will be put in effect. I think yeah, it's very interesting to see how this is going to work out. Yeah, that's about it, dudes. I'll keep you posted if we get any news on any upcoming stuff, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Big thanks to everyone on Patreon and YouTube members for helping out the channel.